Week one is come and gone, and I wanted to give you an update on our College Football Pick'em Challenge standings. All of these standings and the weekly picks can be found at thevolbros.com/contest. And so, first of all, on the left-hand side here, click here for standings, and that'll open up a PDF document, or you can just scroll down there right there. Or you can click here, and it takes you to the week 2 games. But let's talk about our standings first, and I'll zoom in a little bit so everybody can see a little bit better. We had 4 people go 8-2. That's really exciting. We got our uncle, Dave Palmer, our friend Steven Rogers, Vols by Fitty. I'm not sure who that is. I'll have to go check that one out. And Rustin was Heupel's Heroes. He went 8-2. So congratulations to all of you who went 8-2. That's really exciting. Several people went 7-3. One of my favorite team names is Not Today Saban. That's pretty good. So we had a whole bunch of people at 7-3. Ginger MMT, who is one of our sponsors. She just so happens to be my wife. She is a travel agent with Marvelous Mouse Travels. Her services are completely free. So you are more than welcome to check her out at gingermmt.com and what she offers. Disney destinations, Universal Parks and Resorts, Sandals and Beaches Resorts, and Disney Cruise Line. This Volbro Evan guy went 5-5. That was not good. So I went 0-3 to start off with. I picked Utah, and then the night before, news came out that Cam Rising wasn't playing. So I was like, all right, I got to switch it. So I switched it to Florida. Should not have done that. Nebraska, Minnesota got me. That was a close one. And then only 3 people in our whole Pick'em Challenge picked Colorado, and those 3 people were very correct. So that one got me. So I started 0-3 with those 3, and then UTSA got me, which that was the ending to that one. If you didn't see how that game ended, you need to go back and watch it. That was one of the shadiest chain measurements I've ever seen. They stopped the play, marked the ball, where they thought it was, measured it. It was short, so it was 4th down. UTSA was going to get the ball back. During a player injury, I believe it was, they reviewed it. They said, no, we need to remark the ball, respot the ball. So they did. They come out and they measure it. It's still short. They walk over, pick up the chain where they think it, where the ball ends, which is short of the line to gain. They move the chains closer to the ball, and all of a sudden it's a first down now. That's shady, man. That's shady. But so that happened. I missed that one, and then I missed the LSU game. Florida State just dominated them. So I got a little bit of room to make up here. Brick by brick. That's a good name. I like that. So a lot of Milton has a cannon, Bazooka Joes, that kind of stuff. So 8-2 is a strong week by 4 people. That's a strong week to start out with. So this week, all 10 games are on Saturday. We've got, and remember, when you fill this out, the participants' team name, that's the same name as you did first week. Ole Miss at Tulane, that should be a great game. Texas A&M at Miami, that should be a really good game. Both of those teams look really strong in week 1. Iowa State is always a good game, always. Texas, Alabama, I'm pretty sure game day is going to be there for that one. Cincinnati at Pitt. The strong matchup there. Wisconsin at Washington State. It was a very intriguing game. Both teams won their week 1 game. SMU at Oklahoma. Oklahoma, obviously they dominated Butch Jones's Arkansas State team 73-0, but SMU looked really strong in their opening game as well. So that potentially has a chance to be a sneaky good game. Oh, our friends at Mississippi State. Arizona at Mississippi State. That'll be a great one. Man, the Mississippi State Bulldogs looking strong after week 1. We'll see what happens after week 5 when all their schedule starts getting crazy hard. But I think we got that one on there for now. Oklahoma State at Arizona State. Man, Arizona State really surprised some people with how they played this past week. You would expect them to maybe be down after learning that they're not going to get to go to a bowl game this year. But that could be a really good game. And then Auburn at California. Auburn's a 7-point favorite right now based on the spread. That's going to be a very good game because California easily handled North Texas in week 1. So, that's going to be a good game. You might be wondering, why is Nebraska at Colorado not on here? It's a 1 point spread right now, 1.5 points, I think. Well, listen, if Nebraska struggled to score points on Minnesota, they are not going to be able to keep up with Colorado. If Shedeur Sanders is throwing for 500 something yards and stuff like that, they're not going to be able to keep up with Colorado. So I do not expect that game to be close at all. I fully expect that line to move way, or it should move way in favor of Colorado. That game is not going to be close. So all of these picks are due by Friday night before midnight. So just that by this Friday, come to this page if you're part of the Pick'em Challenge and make your picks there. We got a lot of big stuff coming up this week. We'll go live Thursday night as our preview show at 9 o'clock for the Austin Peay game this weekend. So we look forward to seeing everybody then.